Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. When you are watching this video, I've actually already been working for 2 weeks. I've been so lazy and I haven't already snapped out of my holiday mood, so making videos have been a bit sluggish. Anyway, let's get to the most important part of Chinese New Year, visiting relatives. Right now, I'm on my way to my uncle's house. My paternal grandparents and maternal grandparents each have 4 children, so it's a big family. Every Chinese New Year, we visit each other to pay our respect. The relatives all live in different places, and nowadays the younger generation, like me, moves further away in search of better opportunities. So this is a very rare opportunity to visit them. According to tradition, we set off firecrackers before meals. However, due to safety concerns, firecrackers regulation have become stricter, so we needed to find an open area with no flammable materials. Let's find a safer place to watch it. My uncle made an amazing reunion dinner, so much that the table couldn't fit it all. He also invited a lot of relatives and friends, so it was super lively. Those are all traditional Chinese dishes. During these 10 days at home, I had to go to different relatives' houses for reunion dinners every day. I gained a pound every day, but I just couldn't stop. Doesn't it seem very different from your usual gatherings? I should put down my camera and start eating to my heart content. 看看你的红包，你拿到红包不开心吗？那给我看一下，来看一下。 给大家看一下你的红包。After the meal, the kids start playing once they get their red pocket. I really envy their carefree childhood. My uncle, who is my mom's older brother, is the village doctor here. Even though fewer and fewer people live here now, he still stays. I remember when I was young, this small village was much more populated. Every time we came for the New Year, this street was very lively, and every household would set off firecrackers. Now you can barely hear 2 or 3. Many houses are also vacant, just like the situation in my old hometown. Almost everyone left behind are elderly people. I think this is the reality in many rural areas in China. But no matter what, life is getting better and better. After finishing our meal, let's follow my mom and explore this little village. These abandoned houses seem to tell the story of how lively this small village used to be. They were dormitories for a nearby factory. Now people have left for bigger places in search of better opportunities. There's also an abandoned railway here, which has now become a paradise for ducks and geese. Our visit seems to have made them a bit nervous. Don't worry, little cuties. That abandoned railway tunnel looks pretty scary, given this place a mysterious historic vibe. But my mom told me that people still pass through here every day, and in the summertime, some even go inside to cool off. But I think it's way too scary. Feels like a monster could jump out at any moment. Scary. I'm a cowardly fish head, so I'd better leave this place quickly. It's really quiet here, as if time has stood still. Compared to the bustling big city, what do you think? There are certainly very few things to do here, but occasionally escaping from the busy and lively big city to such a quiet and slow place is also a nice experience. This is what most of the Chinese countryside looks like. Would you like to come and experience it? You're welcome anytime. The good news is that the road is much smoother now, way better than the bumpy dirt road from before.
Later.
Now we've come deeper into the mountains. My mom said she's taking me to see a strange rock. We walked quite a long mountain trail, a bit tired. What the fuck is this? Look at this. Look at this. Gross. So gross. Yeah, that's it. After all that walking, it's just this honeycomb storm. A nightmare for people with trophophobia, like Shenzhen airports. But the question is, how was it formed? Look at this muddy road. But really fun. It's really fun.
The next day.
Let's back to the eating task. Today we are having a meal at the restaurant with my grandpa's side of the family. Sorry I didn't manage to film the lunch, only the dishes from dinner. Dinner is not that important here, so... These are relatives I don't see often, and many of them I don't even recognize. It seems like more and more young people in China are less interested in keeping good contact and relationships with their relatives. A simple and casual dinner.
Later.
Another very important Chinese New Year activity is setting off fireworks. But because of safety concerns, many places no longer allow fireworks. Every year there were personal injuries and economic losses caused by fireworks. And while people feel like it's no New Year vibe without them, for the sake of safety, everyone has to compromise. Now we're in an open space where fireworks are allowed, but we still got kicked out.
A few moments later.
So we went to a place far from the city. It's so dark here you can't see anything, but no one should bother us. Or so we thought. In the end, we still got kicked out by the nearby villagers. Happy Chinese New Year! There's a strong smell of gunpowder, but it's so much fun. In the end, we found a designated place for fireworks. There were police, ambulances, and fire trucks on standby, which made us feel much safer. Alright, we're home now. After watching the Spring Festive Gala, the old year has officially passed. So I'd like to wish everyone a Happy New Year again. I also needed to quickly shake off my holiday laziness and get back to work. I'm looking forward to seeing a good growth for my channel in the new year too. And thank you all for your continuous support. So see you next time.